Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. I thought I would film this little sit down, chatty, just random video. I've got a few questions that I might answer, but just sort of a little life update. I've got no makeup on, I've just got my lash extensions if you're wondering why I've got really long lashes, and just like bushy hair. Like I just thought I'd sit down and have like a little chatty video, give you a bit of an update on my third year life and an insight into how I'm feeling. So for those of you that haven't followed me for long or don't know, I'm in my third year at university. It's my third and final year at the Uni of Lincoln and it's terrifying. Yeah, I don't know, I'm finding this time of year really quite weird and stressful, and like there's a lot of pressure because it's going to be the last, like obviously this semester is sort of the build up to our last big final semester where I've got my dissertation hand in and lots of other projects to hand in. I've got exams next semester. I've got just a lot on my plate at the minute and it's really quite intense. So I just sort of wanted to chat to sort of break it down for my own rationale. I am getting a bit worked up over everything. So if you don't follow my vlogs, you won't know that I have like several projects also going on, like assignments alongside my dissertation. I'm currently writing a chemistry report that's due in a couple weeks time. I've got a presentation due in just before Christmas. I've got an exam just after Christmas, and then I've got my dissertation which is handed in, I think the deadline's the end of March-ish, which I know is a long while away, but it does constitute to 30 credits, which is double my other modules I've ever done. So there's a lot of work that needs to go into it, a lot of reading, a lot of data collection. My third year project for my dissertation is, because I'm doing a science degree, I'm doing a Bachelor of Science, we have to run like a project rather than just sit and read all day and write our dissertation. It's like a different style of dissertation. So I've decided not to be lab based because I don't enjoy the lab and I don't want to do a dissertation on something I don't enjoy. So I'm doing mine on like the gender equality within forensic science, looking at different annual reports. I'm going to be interviewing some of my lecturers about gender bias within the industry, and basically I just have to make sure I collect some sort of data, whether that's by reading or myself, and obviously create some sort of nice graphical data design and talk about it, as well as like investigate different gender bias that is still present within today's society in forensic science. So yeah, I guess it is a little bit different to the standard like dissertation. At the minute I'm not too stressed about that, like I've done quite a lot of work for it. It's just more the other assignments that I'm having to do alongside it that are due in like within weeks of each other, you know. It's just a lot to handle, and I don't think anyone will know the pressures of third year until you're actually doing it or have done it. It's not as bad as I did think, I feel, but it is like I constantly feel sick with stress. Like there's a lot of stuff going on in my head. Like I constantly feel like I have something to do. Like there's no minute of the day where I'm not thinking about all the uni work I have to do. Like if I'm not doing it, I'm thinking about it. If I'm doing it, I'm working myself up about it. It's just like an endless cycle, and I'm just so excited for Christmas just to have one day where I just eat a meal and play board games with my family and just forget about it all if possible. I remember last Christmas I was even like working on Christmas Eve and Boxing Day because I couldn't afford not to for my exams. Yeah, I don't know, third year is a stress. I feel like we're going to be discussing this a lot. If you don't know, I've just created a new podcast with my two best friends and two girls that I have just recently met. They are so lovely, we all click super well, and we decided to make a podcast because they have access to the studios as their journalism students. So we've been creating this new little baby of ours, which is kind of cringe, but also it's just so fun and such a stress reliever alongside uni. We're going to be talking about student struggles, student life, what university is really like the uni bubble, and alongside lots of different taboo topics like dating culture, graduation anxiety, depression, mental health, periods, sex. There's literally so many different topics that we've got down from you guys, so that's amazing. If you do want to contact us, the S-Word Pod is our Instagram handle, and you can message us on there if you want us to talk about anything. It's all anonymous, we're not going to mention your name or anything if you don't want us to. But yeah, we've started that little venture for third year to sort of keep us sane and do that alongside. I'm uploading the episodes onto my YouTube channel, this one here, and the first one's already been released, so I'll leave that down below. And we're also releasing it on Spotify, which I will leave down below in case anyone wants to listen to it and hasn't already. We've had some amazing feedback, some amazing constructive criticism. We're trying our best to sort everything out. It's just a bit difficult because we don't have masses of equipment. We do have microphones and like a studio and everything, but we just don't have a lot of microphones that we can all use, so it is a bit sporadic at the minute, but we're going to try and get better. Obviously it's only our first episode, so hopefully it'll only go up from here. Yeah, that's something new and exciting in my life. Anything else? I think it's almost been a year since I've been on my management, which I've been thinking about a lot recently. I don't know if anyone else cares. I might do another like whole video talking about it if people care a lot and want to know a little bit more about that side of things behind the camera and behind my social media platforms. But I've almost been on my management for a year, and it's literally been the best decision I've ever made in my life. Like, I can't thank them enough for all the opportunities they've given me and all of the help that they've given me, ideas for my platforms and things. It's just been such a great experience, and I was thinking about how grateful I am about that the other day, and just thinking about all the things that have come my way this year and all the hard work I've been putting in and all of the effort and time I've spent trying to create content that I love and that will hopefully help inspire other people. That's what I'm passionate about, and the fact that I'm able to do that and it's sort of like paid off this year has been amazing. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but I do have a cold at the minute, so sorry if my voice is a bit weird. But yeah, so I was thinking about how amazing my management's been. If you didn't know, I started, I think it was beginning of February, I joined a management, Sharp Talent, alongside loads of other amazing girls, some that I actually already knew before Sharp Talent and some that I now know and are pretty close with, like, since Sharp Talent. Just can't stress to you enough how amazing they are and how hard they do work. So happy I did that, and I was reflecting on that, and I just thought I'd touch on it in this video as this is like a mini update thing. In terms of vlogmas, if you don't know, I usually do vlogmas every year, whether it's like weekly or daily. I do some sort of format of like festive content. I'm not really sure what I'm planning on doing this year. I think I might do like just the more prominent days because there are a lot of assignments going on and I can't really afford to just throw my degree away for a few videos. So I am going to try and just film like the really festive days in the lead up to Christmas, e.g. me and my housemates putting up our Christmas decorations, us going out for a Christmas meal and doing festive shit like going to the Christmas markets and stuff. So I do have things planned, but not anything the amount of content I'm going to produce. I'm just not going to put the pressure on myself because I'm already like drowning in uni work. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I've got an event this weekend. It's Winter in the City. It's the first Winter in the City event. Everyone's been trying to get this to happen for years and they've finally made it happen. I'm going with Alice. We're staying in a hotel together and we're staying for both the Saturday and the Sunday, just in case any of you guys are going. It is like a social event for like creators and viewers to meet their favourite creators and just learn a lot more about the industry, listen to panels, talks, discussions. There are usually like some fun games or some brands that get involved and you can like get some freebies and bits and pieces. So yeah, it should be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's actually going to be held in Birmingham instead of London this time, which should be interesting. I will let you guys know how it goes. I'm going to be vlogging that, of course. And then probably the last thing I'm going to touch on maybe is just like negative comments. I don't want to give this any more airtime than this little section of this video, but I feel that recently I've been getting a lot of like negativity rather than constructive criticism, like people picking up things about my appearance, what I look like, what I eat, what I do, like just every little nitty-gritty detail, and it's just infuriating. Like I get that I'm daily vlogging and I'm sort of opening that up to people, but I don't make videos for people to hate me, like, if you know what I mean. I just make videos to try and help other people. I never am meaning to be malicious in videos. I just want to better myself, better my audience if I can, and try and make positive changes in my life that's going to help the environment, help my own health. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm trying so hard to help and empower people, and then people are still trying to like knock me down for like a tiny thing. None of them so far have even been like justifiable. Like I've never been like, oh, I get where they're coming from, because it's all quite just nasty and rude. Like if they would said it in a different way, then maybe I'd understand, but I don't know, I feel like people need to think about what they write on the internet. I know, to me, it doesn't get me down too much because I know it's not a reflection on myself. Like, I know it's a reflection on the writer of the comment. Yeah, I don't know. It just does get me down quite a lot. The fact that I am trying my best and people still find something to pick out. Breathe, delete the comment before I fire back. And move on. But yeah, thank you for all those people who are supporting me at the minute. There have been a lot of nice people. Been going through a really rough time, like not just at uni, like personal life and stuff, and I don't really want to touch on it, to be honest, because it is quite a deep matter. But yeah, it's been nice to have that support from people who don't even personally know me. It's just a nice little booster when I'm in like a really bad foul mood. So yeah, thank you to all the people who are messaging me and supporting me. I'm very active on Instagram at the minute. I'm posting all stuff about events, posting lots of Black Friday deals, posting like I just love Instagram. It's my favourite social platform, so if you want to go follow me over there, make sure you do. I do lots of little chatty videos on my stories as well. If you do like seeing me, and I'm trying to get back into doing more Instagram lives because I do really enjoy them. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this really random video. I don't really know what it is. It's just a sort of mini life update, talking about things that I've been doing, things that are coming up, and how I'm feeling. Let me know if you enjoy these little videos. Maybe I'll do them every few months just to tell you, just to give a little roundup of my life, if anyone cares. Hit the thumbs up if you did like it, subscribe down below if you're new. Make sure to go check out my vlogs for festive content, and I will see you very soon for another vid. Bye.